Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Rings of Power Season 2, Episode 1. Today I just have the time to watch one episode, and tomorrow I'm gonna watch the two next ones, you know, that Amazon is dropping on the first day. I said it at multiple occasions, I love you Amazon for doing that. Really, for giving us 3 episodes and then make us wait one episode each week. It's really cool, and it's so much better than Netflix, which is dropping everything in one day, so you're really just devouring the episodes in 1 or 2 days, and then you have to wait entire months, you know, maybe even more than 1 year to have a new season. Right there, by doing that, Amazon, you know, it's giving us things, because 3 episodes, it's really a lot, with episodes which are 1 hour long, you know, but at the same time, we have the time to wait, to discuss also about the show, to make analysis and all, to have really the tension and the excitement about what is gonna happen next week and all of that. It's really cool. Today, I said it, I just have the time for one episode, because I'm already gonna give you my reactions and my thoughts to that first episode on my Patreon tomorrow, on Friday, and then all of the videos, you know, next week. Just so you know, for the next episode, you know how it's gonna be. These episodes that are out on Thursday for me in France, so each time on Patreon you're gonna have them on Friday, one day after it's out, you know, but on YouTube you're gonna have to wait a lot more, you know, you're gonna have to wait on Monday. So if you want my reactions and my thoughts about each new episode earlier, you know, on Friday, you can subscribe to my Patreon, and on my Patreon you're gonna have the full opacity, and you have 2 options. You have the longer reaction part with the level 2 and the full reaction part with the level 3. You have these 2 options, and no matter what, it's with full opacity, and it's gonna be sooner, it's gonna be on Friday. Can you hear that it's raining? Can you see maybe with the light that we are at the end of August, and it's almost like it's November, you know, the end of November, we are preparing ourselves for winter. Like, I'm back with long sleeves, and I almost want to take a pullover, like really, between yesterday, which was really hot, and today, which is really cold, and also with that mood, that crazy mood of big rain, grey sky, you know, and really, we have the emotion to be in November. It's so weird. The mood is so weird today. So I'm someone who believes into science. So I'm really like, what does it mean for the Rings of Power? Maybe it's just, you know, to go with the mood of the show, which is gonna become really darker and all. Maybe it's because of that. I talked about it with you guys yesterday night, you know, on Twitch. The fact that, for sure, I'm impatient to discover that season 2, like everyone, I think. But at the same time, I'm a little worried, because I'm one of the fans, not one of the crazy fans, not one of the hardcore fans who know everything about everything, who remember everything about everything. I read the books, but I know more the movies than the books, you know, I watched them more, you know, than I read the books, and I don't remember everything about everything. I consider myself as a regular fan. And as a regular fan, me, I appreciated the first season when I know that a lot of hardcore fans were not so glad about it. Me, I appreciated it, but I think also a lot because I was just glad to have a show into that universe, you know, to the Lord of the Rings universe, to discover also that part of the story, to have something about it on screen, and also to see how great the pictures were, you know, the environment, everything that they created, you know, really, the different places, the costumes, like everything that they put in place, I was so impressed by it. So clearly the season 1, I loved it a lot, and I think a lot because of that. So now I'm worried that this season 2, I think that I'm gonna be used to all of what I was impressed by during the season 1. Do you understand what I mean? Like, you're gonna show me places that I already know, you're gonna show me you know, different characters that I already know now. Like, it's gonna be more difficult to surprise me with environments, with costumes, with really how the show is made. So I'm really gonna be only focused with the stories and with the characters. So I'm a little worried about it, that maybe I'm not gonna be as blind, it's not the good word for that, you know, by the fact that everything is so impressive on screen as I was watching the season 1. Do you understand? So I'm impatient, for sure, but at the same time, I'm a little stressed about that. I want to be excited, you know, by this season. I truly want that. But you know, at the end of the previous season, clearly, the situation with Elrond, the reveal, you know, Sauron, all of that, I was not against it. I was more against, you know, the situation that they created with Galadriel and that fake love, potential love relationship. Like, you know, I talked about this show with people who don't know anything about the Lord of the Rings, you know, the lore and all of that. And for them, Elrond was really a true Night King, and clearly they thought that he would have a love story, a passionate love story with Galadriel. And I blame the show for that, for how it was written, how their relationship was written. The fact that what was supposed to be intense between them was transformed into a love intensity when it should have been more a suspicion, fear, mystery intensity. Do you understand what I mean? Boof. Me, I felt it like a love thing, and that's why I'm blaming a little the writers for it, but at the same time, not that much both. Normally, right now, they're not gonna create the same mistake again. We're gonna see how it's gonna be. See, I'm impatient, but I'm worried, so that's why for now I'm not excited. I think that I'm gonna get excited watching this first episode. It can only be the case, you know? The Rings of Power, a show based on the Lord of the Rings, on that universe. It can only be the case normally. I don't know what to expect for the entire season, you know, how it's gonna be built and how far we can go with the story. Like, for sure we're gonna have the 3 rings made for the elves. We're gonna have something also about the dwarves. But are we gonna have their rings? Are we gonna have more than that for them? I watched the trailers, you know, with you guys on Twitch, you know, we were watching the trailers live and I was giving you my reactions and my thoughts, you know, live about them. Clearly, it looked good. That was cool. But at the same time, I'm not sure where we're gonna go. See, I'm stressed. Okay, I'm gonna start this intro right now. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want, on my Patreon, you're gonna have these reaction videos on Friday, when on YouTube you're gonna have to wait for Monday. And you're gonna have them with full opacity. I'm saying them because you have 2 options. The longer reaction part with the level 2, the full reaction part with the level 3. I'm working hard to give you these advantages on my Patreon, to thank you for the support that you can give me on Patreon, because the best way to support me, it's right there. So if you want to join us, you have the link, you know, into the description, and that's it. Let's go for this first episode. The only one that I'm gonna watch today. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay, that's the beginning. The crown, you know, and coming out of the darkness.
Always after a defeat, the shadow takes another shape and grows again. But today, a new age begins. Under me, Sauron. With a new age, I bring a new vision.
Why?
A path to unconditional conquest, not of the flesh, but over flesh. Power of the unseen world.
I'm sorry, each time that I'm watching them, you know, I'm really like, okay, into their minds you have neurons which are fighting between each other. I'm not convincing the crowd.
Don't be at your peril. I am your only future! And my path, your only path! Hayok Sammat. Celebrimbor Zikli.
Again, neurons fighting, ping, 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 ping. A betrayal, we call that a betrayal. I'm sorry, that's a little stupid. Ooh. Oh wow! That was so well done. On screen, you know, visually. That's why for you it died, and that was a success. It's disgusting and so cool at the same time. You know, the blood getting out, escaping, and being also so consistent like that. You shouldn't stay here. Little by little and... Oh, I'm glad that we're not seeing it directly. I'm glad. The dark always finds a way to come back, to get stronger little by little and to come back at the end.
That is my path. An army of orcs moves against men. We were the fortunate ones. Perhaps the fortunate ones were the first to die. I know you suffered. I can see it in your eyes. There's another life waiting for you. You just have to turn toward it. What is it? A symbol of kings long dead. Your family? No. Then why wait? As a reminder that our fates are never certain, and fortunes can turn for even the most powerful. Grim reminder. Or a hopeful one. A sure
One that you could keep, and maybe that's why you stole that thing from that poor old guy?
They say there's places across the sea a man can escape himself. Find another path. Come with us if you like. Or walk on. Keep chasing death.
You know where Galadriel found you?
Yours is yours, friend.
And the fact that you had that thing with you? You did it? You tried to escape? Your path?
I've done evil.
You are evil.
All of us have done things that we care not to admit. Not like I have. Find forgiveness. You are alive because you have chosen
But I'm not sure he can change his nature. No matter what he proved at the end that he can't. But he wants it. Oh no! Oh but no! You're not even trying to help him and you're stealing that from him. Meaning that you lied and you didn't try to take another path in fast.
Decided to fade flying. Girls may be heading in. Alright. Elrond just informed me your companion, Miss Halbrand, was not who he claimed. Yet you chose to withhold this from him and Celebrimbor. Who is he?
Here's what I thought.
Say
Which is
the
the
truth.
reason I did.
Why do you dance so to avoid revealing the truth?
She's ashamed of it.
He is no man. He has been masquerading as one, appearing in fair form to hide his true self.
Say it.
Yes.
Could you?
She didn't know.
Of all our kind,
He deceived me.
Galadriel, you were blind. Blinded by your own pride. Nodding and...
What are the paths to your failure, Khazad? Leave us with but this.
You, my friend! Show them to me. We dare not use them, High King. He's no doubt corrupt.
You never touched them.
We watched with Celebrimbor for weeks. We cannot know the depth of his illusion. Those rings are more than ours. They may be the lost hope for all Middle-earth. It is a risk we must chance to take. High King, Sauron has not yet amassed that degree of power. These rings may be how he attains it. They must be destroyed. It is a command from your king. I will not utter it again.
You're gonna throw them away. He's dreaming of it right now.
Uberi Karaka. Sneaky boy. Gandalf.
Ah, he's gonna jump with them!
Let my people go. Yours will die. My people defeated the men of these lands. We defeated the Elves who came to their aid. There is no one left for us to fear. There is one. Set my people free and I will tell you where he can be found.
Oh, the
So you can destroy
trap
Just
you're
both. Physical.
making right now.
You will tell me everything you think you know of this sorcerer now. I will smell the words from your throat. If I die, all that I know dies with me. You can't kill me. In time, you will beg me to.
I don't think so. Maybe it's gonna be the contrary.